Hey, what's going on, guys? KoKDBZ here, and today this is episode 2 of XCOM 2 War of the Chosen, Commander difficulty with Iron Man enabled, and we are going to recover this item from the Advent train with Williams, Petrosky, Jones, and Murray. Let's get after it.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
I'm excited for this one. Hopefully we can get some promotions with our rookies.
Shen has been keeping an eye on a faint Advent signal popping up occasionally in this region. As far as we can tell, it's likely a malfunctioning data vault, and it appears to be carrying critical intel tied to the aliens' latest operation. We can't pass up any opportunities to slow their progress, so we're moving on the train. Neutralize their security forces, lock down the area, and seize control of the assets.
So it looks like we're in China, Operation Steelhawk. Again, we need to neutralize all the enemies as well as recover the item from the train. Let's drop.
Menace 1-5, we've got a bead on the Advent data vault near your position. Be advised, self-detonating charges are in place at the target. Move to disarm and extract the package before its contents are destroyed.
So it's actually kind of insane how far our Reaper can move. So we are going to take advantage of that and run within this blue. We still don't see anyone, so we're actually going to run them here behind this tree. Still don't see anyone, so we know it'll be safe for us to sprint our people all the way up here.
Moving out.
See here, so there's an elevation change. Actually, the target is right there. Now what I'm curious about is if there's going to be a pod of enemies over here, so we are going to move right here and see if we can see anything. We can blow up part of the train, which could end up being useful. Let's move on this side of the fence. Still nothing, so we're going to get some sprints going.
Get it done.
Let's see if we can see this turn.
Enemy squad located.
We actually do see an enemy squad now. So that doesn't... Does that hit? Let's see. It does hit the captain. We have some things to think about here. I think we're going to move Molly over here. Let's get Lauren behind the tree. And let's get Aaron a little closer. And I think what I'm going to do is actually get Petrosky behind this. We have 12 turns in order to get that before it explodes. And I think for now we're actually just going to overwatch everyone.
I'm on it. I am on watch. Moving to overwatch.
Okay, it looks like we don't have any sight yet. So I think what I'm going to do is... 7 health. I don't think we blow up the train. I think we're going to take the shot. 70% chance of hitting, 81% chance of critting. And if we don't pop our 50% chance to reveal, this would be very good. Come on, Petrosky. Insta-killed. Maximum damage. That's incredible. We are absolutely revealed, though. Now that soldier is finally going to come out. He does take half cover, which is very good, because that means we could... Well, we have a lot of options. So, number one, I think I'm going to move Aaron a little bit closer, and we'll check our shot. It's a coin flip, which I actually don't mind, although we are flanked with Molly here. So I think I'm going to move Lauren a little bit farther, get this full cover with Molly, and I think what I'm going to do is take the shot with Molly, take the shot with Aaron, and if things go really wrong, Lauren can clean up with a grenade. So we'll start with Molly. Maximum amount of damage. That's like a 20% chance of happening. So now Molly is a squatty of some kind of rank, and we are just going to pop some overwatches for this next turn. Okay, so with Lauren, we would like to grab this loot, so we're going to move her forward to try and grab it. And we get an advanced laser sight. That's going to be very useful for our ranger. It'll add crit chance, and we'll get her into this cover. We know it's safe to move everyone up, so I think I'm going to do is we'll move Molly over here. And since there's no one, we'll just do no cover. But I want to have maximum ammo at all times. Aaron, slightly concerned of what's going on here, so we'll just drop 2 Overwatches. And it looks like they're coming from the other side of the train. She does connect. Wow, that's a far shot.
Although they bear some resemblance to the sectoids first encountered during the invasion, their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever, with an even greater psionic potential.
Ooh, it looks like we're popping another pod at the same time. That's definitely not ideal, but we can work with this. So, number one, we need to get both of these guys in better situations. Now, I do have a weird idea. Very, very strange. We're going to move Petrovsky back. How far can we throw a Claymore? We can throw it enough to not hit everyone, but we can hit the sectoid and part of the tank, which is what I want. So, let's do that. Now, my hope is that Molly needs to move because we're about to get violent. Okay, this will be a safe location. And let's see if we can start this train explosion. Okay, we just killed both of them by using the train, which is really, really good. So, looks like Sectoid is full cover, so is the Advent Trooper. This is kind of a tough situation. Trees are really tough in the game, so they're not going to be great when it comes to killing. Although, you know what I am going to do? Let's see. Is this Aaron? It is, and Aaron needs a promotion. We're going to use Lauren to hurt the sectoid and maybe at least damage the tree. And then we'll move Aaron up and probably use another grenade to get the guaranteed. It won't be a guaranteed kill, especially because it only did 3 damage. But we can move her to this half cover, which I'm a little hesitant about. And we're going to take this 65% chance to hit shot and really hope it lands. Aaron, you are not selling it right now. You are selling the mission, but you're not selling it. Okay, well the sectoid just tweaked out. I assume that's going to be on the half cover shot. Misses. That's a really far shot. This is fine. So, let's see with Shadow what we could see. Could we get line of sight with anything there? No, we couldn't. So, let's go ahead and activate Shadow again so they don't know we exist. And we're going to run them all the way over here. Okay, well they don't know about their existence. Man, you were really far. Lauren. Now, the alien actually still has more health than the soldier over here. And it might seem like we'd want to prioritize the Scary Dude, but Scary Dude is more likely to do support buffs rather than just shoot us. And damage, especially early game, is what we want to negate the most. So we're going to just send a grenade long. Might get the kill, but hopefully blow up the tree at least. Okay, we did damage, did not blow up the tree. We did send it long. So, it's half cover, so it's not ideal, but at least we'll get a guaranteed kill for Aaron. She'll get a promotion, and we don't have to worry about damage. Okay. Now, in this situation, we're going to move Molly up slightly. I don't think she's going to be able to see, but we'll drop an Overwatch in case we land. We do not, but it was worth a shot. More full cover, but depending on what happens here. Okay, there we go. So they resurrected one of the soldiers we killed into a zombie. Not bad at all, because now they're in a very rough situation.
Aliens have found a way to mind control them now.
Sure have. So I think what I'm going to do is use Lauren. And remember when I was talking about a flanking situation, if we look here, in this situation, we have sight on them and it's yellow, which means we're going to flank. So we're going to hope that Lauren just does it herself here. Absolute maximum amount of damage. It's also going to kill the zombie. And finally, Aaron, of all people, for some reason, is going to be hacking the chest. Pulls out a 3rd-gen iPad for no reason. Alright. So hacking in this game means that you'll have something on the far left, which in our case is a guaranteed since it's the mission objective, but sometimes there'll be negatives, like if we don't successfully hack, then it'll spawn reinforcements of enemies. Now, we have 2 different things. We have income increasing by 25, or we can increase the hacking stat permanently by 20. 5% chance of happening. We can only do one of these. That probably doesn't land. This probably doesn't land. Let's just see what we get. Yeah, absolutely not. But we do disarm the detonator, and with that, we should be able to access the inventory of the chest.
We're in.
Geological survey.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure.
Wonderful. 7 out of 7, 0 wounded, 0 killed. That was a great mission, and both of our rookies got promotions.
We must never allow these dissidents to fill our hearts with fear. Their victory today is a minor footnote in history. A small bump on the path of salvation the elders have set forth for us.
Okay, speaker. Another mission well done. And we should be able, hopefully, to say we have a corporal in some capacity.
As long as there's even one Reaper
We
left
do.
standing, you can bet they're still in the fight.
Petrovsky is now a corporal. So this is really cool. So we already had this shadow where we can re-enter concealment, but now we get to choose between 2 things. So remote start, which will mean we can detonate environmental explosives like the train we just blew up, causing it to deal double damage, and it doesn't reveal the Reaper. Now that could be really powerful, but it's very reliant on the map that we spawn in. Or Blood Trail, shots deal an extra damage if the target has been wounded this turn. Now, I would grab Blood Trail if it weren't for the fact that we're currently researching conventional weapons already doing +1 damage, so we're going to be okay on the damage front. But double damage within twice its normal radius, like the train would have blown up, like, so much. So we're going to take remote start this time. Let's see. I'm actually going to wait to promote these guys, and I'll show you in a second why. We get a laser sight and an expanded mag, which is very good. Some corpses. Well done.
Hello, Commander. The council you once knew is no more. Its membership have all sworn loyalty to the Advent administration. With one exception. It is good to see you again. In the days since your capture, I have done all I can to aid the resistance from the inside. It was these resistance operatives that provided the intel leading to your recent extraction. As of now, resistance forces are currently somewhat disorganized. If we are to defeat Advent and their alien masters, you must change this before it is too late. What you are seeing are classified reports of missing civilians from across the world. Their numbers are growing. We suspect they have been taken to a nearby Advent black site, though its exact location remains unknown. Time is short, Commander. We need you to take charge of resistance operations throughout the world. Establish contact with the local cells and bring them into the fold. Find this black site and shut it down. Save our world. The clock is ticking. Good luck, Commander.
Now, a lot of people just know him as Councilman X, so we're going to call him X.
Objective added.
So he just told us about a black site, so we need to research resistance communications, fly to the region, make contact, and invade the black site.
We've got our work cut out for us, Commander.
Petrova.
Excellent work, Commander. Your efforts continue to bolster the resistance movement across the globe.
Which is wonderful. Now, we can do 2 things. We can start clearing rooms, or we can speed up the construction of the resistance ring, which is actually what I'm going to do right now, because I would like to get covert ops going as quickly as possible. We're going to go to the armory, and the reason why I was going to wait to promote is I wanted to see which one has a better hacking stat. And because we already have 3 of the 4 main classes, whoever we promote next will be a specialist. So Aaron Jones with the drone.
Operating some of our most advanced equipment, specialists deploy robotic drones on the battlefield that can be outfitted for combat or field medic duty.
Now, Aaron did sell quite a bit that mission, missing a lot of shots, but it's okay because specialists are mostly known for playing a support role, and with a hacking stat of 89.
From some clown calling himself Van.
That's insane.
Doesn't sound like the kind of recruit we're looking for.
Van Dorn, yeah, maybe not. Now, this will be our first random, so let's see. We get another ranger. That's okay. We will take rangers. So we sort by class here. We have a grenadier, 2 rangers, a reaper, sharpshooter, and then a specialist. So what we're going to do now is, since Shadow is now a corporal, I actually will upgrade them. Expanded mag or laser sight. We're just going to wait on that. And let's take a look-see at the customization options. So you can customize the name, the biography, where they're from. So it looks like they're from Poland, like I thought. Initially rejected for showing mercy to a wounded Advent soldier in conflicts in Poland. Petrovsky faced ongoing scrutiny amongst the Reapers as he tried to shake off his forgiving reputation. So I'm low-key thinking about changing his name to Mercy. I think that would be cool. His nickname, when they become sergeants, you can give them or change nicknames. So kind of like the idea of him being called Mercy. And you can also change things like the attitude. So by the book, laid back, normal, twitchy, which I always think twitchy is kind of funny. Happy-go-lucky, which, you know, with the mask on, you can't really tell, but he is absolutely cheesing right now. Hard luck, and then intense. I think we're going to take hard luck. I think it fits. He doesn't want to be doing this, but he feels an obligation to. So we can look at the head. They have lots of different hoods and stuff, but you can also, you know, take it off and customize the face and all kinds of stuff. We'll keep the face the same, but I did want to look at the different options. So we have just a straight up helmet. This one as well. We have just a hood, no mask. Different masks. I kind of like the look of that. I don't remember what he had initially, but that looks pretty cool with the different textures on him. Eye color doesn't really matter, does it? Skin doesn't really matter. Face paint and scars, we can't see anything. Body, here we go. So we have different torsos. We have 2, it looks like. That matches the hood very well, actually. Wow, okay. And let's take a look at the torso gear. So we have a walkie-talkie, and this is just cosmetic. We have a walkie-talkie. Is this a backpack? It's some extra storage. I kind of like the idea of the knife. I think the knife is cool for close quarters. Let's take a look at the left arm. The left arm, we could do bare, short sleeve, tatted, insulated. I think I like the idea of a tactical left, and with the right arm being insulated for a little bit extra padding. And I kind of like how it's not the exact same. Armor pattern could give them some kind of camo. I'm not super opposed to the idea. I just don't know what we would do. I think for now we do none. And let's look at the different color options. So obviously they're going to be in the dark a lot, very shadow oriented. I kind of like the idea of, I'm almost thinking like a lightish gray situation. And then for the secondary color, oh, it's the trim. What if we did like a brown? That's pretty cool in my opinion. I like that. Thighs. Can't. Oh, it's like the trail. Worn. Insulate. That's very clean. I kind of like the idea that he's been out for so long that, you know, he's running and taking fire and there's shrapnel from bullets and stuff, that it's a little bit more worn. We're not gonna be able to see tattoos or anything like that, so we are just going to wait on that. As far as the weapon, let me see what brown we selected for the secondary. It was 35. So we're going to do the exact same brown. No, we're not. We'll try and mimic it as best we can. It's not quite the same. That's pretty close. Yeah, that's pretty close. Okay. Shadow. Now upgraded. And with that, let's go ahead and have more time elapse.
Commander, we have a lead on the alien black site, but we'll have to rely on the local resistance to actually get us into the facility. We should try to make contact with their forces in the region as soon as possible. It's the only way we're going to find out what's behind this so-called Avatar project.
Very true, Central. So in order to do that, we're going to have to make contact, but we don't even have the ability to do that because we haven't researched. So between supplies and rookies, technically supplies right now would be more important, but we've already been researching
Avenger
rookies,
spawning
so we're going to go up there
course.
and finish that scan. So far, things have been going pretty well, and I'll have to level with you guys. I have tried starting this series numerous times, but I have been having the worst luck. Like, genuinely the worst luck with the mission, the initial mission. I'm talking full cover. Our people are in full cover across the map, and they're literally getting critted across the map. So now all of our weapons deal extra damage, but our hybrid materials research is inspired, which will greatly reduce the time. So we'll do that just to immediately get it done with a day passing.
When inspired,
Which it does.
our team is actually quite efficient.
Currently, it is just you, so I don't know what team you're talking about. We're going to research Resistance Communications. It is the story research, but that's okay. And let's see if we can get these rookies. This is huge. So this is the Resistance Ring, and this is going to allow us to conduct covert operations, which sounds, you know, kind of ambiguous or whatever, but I think you'll see pretty quickly how cool this is.
Word is we've got a new trick or two available, Commander. Maybe we should give them a try.
So, there are a lot of different things we can do. We can locate different factions, we can form soldier bonds, and you can actually see there are requirements and rewards and all kinds of things. So, if we form a soldier bond, it'll form between these two people, and give us a permanent reward on this soldier of hacking +4. We could locate a different faction, the Templars or the Skirmishers, and actually, we don't have a sergeant. I really like Skirmishers, but we're going to take a Templar. So, random soldier, let's just choose Ernst Schaefer, and permanent hacking buff. Suppose we could send Aaron, make her even better, and we're going to do that. So that's going to start. It's going to take 9 days, and in the meantime, we are going to start excavating these other rooms for different facilities. Keep scanning for these rookies, and we do get them, so wonderful, some new people. We do have an individual soldier that we would get, but I think I'm going to want these supplies, and we should get a mission here really soon. I mean, just like any second now we should be getting. Yep.
Could use a hand in the field. Shouldn't be anything too tough. What do you say?
I say yes, please. So there are some sit reps, so it's unique modifiers in the mission. There are the Lost in this area, which you will see what the Lost are pretty soon. We will get a scientist, we will get intel if we complete, and then if we can navigate over there, we could get a sharpshooter and a ranger. So let's launch this mission.
For Sector 14, East Asia.
Commander, you should be aware. We're detecting lost activity in this area. Our forces will need to be especially vigilant.
Absolutely, and I think we're going to take something that resembles an A-team as best we can right now, because the Lost are not difficult to deal with, but they're just annoying. So, Jarny... Oh, Marie only has 4 health, goodness. Okay, we're going to take... Molly's a ranger with, like, low mobility, which is kind of insane, but we're going to take Molly for sure, since she has 4 health. And Lauren is tired, so I'm a little concerned, because if she, after this mission, she might be shaken. So we're not going to bring her, and I think we're just going to take a high health rookie. Maybe, ooh, that's low aim. 63. You know, we're going to take Jason. The 5 health is really, or the 4 health on both of these are throwing me off. Honestly, we're gonna take Grabowski. 4 health, but we can work on that with some different modifiers and different stuff. So let's get after it. The reason I took Grabowski is the health, and I believe they also have
Squad green to
a high combat intelligence, which will help us earn AP faster for our rank ups, different abilities and stuff.
We picked up an emergency transponder signal from one of the resistance factions. Some of their people were attacked by Advent and forced to take refuge in one of the old abandoned cities. Contact was lost before they could establish a rendezvous point, and they need us to lead the rescue. The faction is sending us one of their soldiers to help with the operation.
Alrighty. So let's see here. It looks like it is time. With some lag, of course.
The VIP and our resistance contact are hunkered down and holding position somewhere in this area.
Alright, and sorry for the abrupt pause. My mic started picking up a lot of signals, so I had to change up some audio settings. So in this situation, looks like we have an XCOM. Our operative is all the way over here, or not our operative, but our target is over there. Can we see... We have a operative we can pick up there, and one all the way over there. So, don't know if we're going to be able to grab either of those guys, but I think for now, we are going to use Shadow to recon and figure out where is safe.
The patrol is upwind.
So, we can already see some people, and I think what I'm going to do, low-key, is... How close can we get without being spotted?
moving on target location.
Good copy. Moving on target.
J'y vais.
For now, let's just Overwatch.
I am on watch.
Got it covered.
Oh, wait, we're in concealment. I didn't know that. I mean, I knew the Reaper would be, but... I was low-key thinking we don't have to engage with them, but now we do, because we literally need to go up the ladder. So, let's set this up the best we can, see what we can do. Now, I don't hate the idea of our sniper trying to take this shot on the trooper, because it'll be a guaranteed kill if it hits. We don't have to rush anything technically, but I worry about the loss. So we're going to take this 63, and I think we'll get... Did we get an Overwatch going?
Moving to position.
Honestly, we're just gonna have to hope this hits. Come on, Jarny. Jarny, you suck. Alrighty, let's see what we're dealing with here. So, one sectoid, one trooper. Sectoid moves pretty far away, which I'm not the biggest fan of. Now, there's a lot of things we could do. We really do not want to rely on explosives in this because it will spawn enemies, which is not great. So let's take a look here. I think what we're going to do is we're going to run all the way up here with Shadow. And could you see in the full cover?
I go what I'm needed.
Let's go here. Now my hope is that we do this. Yeah, guaranteed kill. We kill the trooper and then the sectoid will revive the trooper. Hopefully she stays, or he stays concealed. He does. That is perfect. It's actually wonderful. And we're just going to push up as best we can. 41%. It's not terrible, actually. We're going to take it. Maybe it'll hit. Definitely doesn't. That's okay. Wasn't really expecting it to. Now, let's hope it goes for a revive. It doesn't. Okay, is this a panic? So they resisted the mind control, which is good. Gets right up on them. Tries shooting and just absolutely misses. It happens. Life happens. So they're going to be unusable for this turn. We could shoot with Petrovsky, but honestly, I think we're going to show y'all what the Ranger can do. Molly Murray. Everyone. So sectoids have a melee vulnerability, so we're going to do significantly more damage with them, which is very, very nice. Now we're actually going to send Shadow in. And we are going to have them go
I go
here.
where you tell me.
Doesn't pop anything, so we're going to move everyone as close to the objective as
We
possible.
have a visual confirmation on the VIP. Remember, getting that VIP to the extraction point supersedes all other priorities. Don't let anything happen to him.
Fair enough. Let's go ahead, and again, we really don't have to rush anything. Okay, that was completely unnecessary. I love it. And with you, let's go ahead and get the VIP. See what we can
Menace
see.
1-5, you've got the primary targets in tow. Secure any additional operatives if possible, but make sure you get our contacts to the evac point. Wait, are those humans?
It appears the alien devices dropped during the first invasion had a degenerative effect on these citizens, causing their physical and mental health to rapidly decay while maintaining primitive organic functions. Approach with caution, Commander. They are certainly dangerous.
Readings are all over the place. The Lost are almost right on top of you.
So next
These
turn-
Lost seem to be pretty sensitive to noise. The sounds of combat are likely to draw even more of them.
Next turn, we will guaranteed have a lost swarm. So I think what I'm gonna actually, this is gonna be kind of strange, but we're going to set our rookie out here. Now, okay, I was hoping we wouldn't find troops. The lost, or the dynamic I was going to show you guys. So yes, these are literally zombies due to alien radiation and other things. Now, what's really cool about them is if you manage to kill them in one turn, then you actually get to continue shooting. So let's see our chances. Yeah, Grotowski's aim is actually insane. 74 means that he's, even as a rookie, he's just pretty close to hitting most of these guys. So for instance, here we go. We're going to shoot at the Lost. Gets the kill. And we can just continue to shoot. Now, we're going to try and take this shot. Oh, or do we? I'm going to wait a second, actually, because I think... Can you see anything? No, you can't. You definitely can't. Okay, let's see. What can you do?
I am on the move.
Petrosky. Okay, could kill. Could definitely kill. Claymore won't quite reach. What could we blow up? That will just hurt us. Honestly, I think what I'm gonna do is actually move Grabowski inside. And then let's get our other troopers
Already there.
in an interior kind of way. We'll hunker down with you, get a pistol overwatch. And then with you in this turn, honestly, let's just reload. Seems kind of weird, but we're going to reload. And we'll see what they do. Man, Polish man cannot take a break. Okay, the mind control is successful, which is not ideal. Okay, lots of not amazing things just happened, but at least the Lost Swarm spawned really far away. And the Overwatch was popped by that, which is actually really good for us, because in order to react to the mind control, I have an idea. Probably, okay. That's actually wonderful. Hopefully they get an attack off on that sectoid. Okay, now we're spotted. Do get a shot off, and it works. Let's freaking go. Johnny Jacobs. Okay, now that we're spotted here, let's start ranking up. So again, it's just going to be a lot of kills. And we're going to wait now, because I want to get a slash on this sectoid. Molly could get the just straight up kill off, and if she does, it'll relinquish the mind control. Unfortunately not, but it was so powerful it blew up half the building, which is just awesome. We're gonna guaranteed get the kill, I think, with Shadow. Well, almost guaranteed. Looks like we're picking up loot. An Illyrian Torch is great, and a repeater, an advanced one, in fact.
This looks like the stuff.
Okay. So now,
Sure thing.
we'll pop Grabowski outside, and we're going to just take the shot on the trooper. Grabowski, goats. Absolutely wonderful. Now, we are going to pop Johnny Jacobs there, and then we'll just move the VIP a little bit closer. I don't know what the Lost is doing underneath us. They're screaming, but it's okay. So the Horde is going to continue moving towards us, which is completely fine. Our Ranger's going to have a field day. Okay, you're climbing up there as a prank, I guess. Okay, this is fine. Now, actually, this might seem a little strange. We're going to go back into Shadow, and I want you... Let's see, start here. And I want her to go, or him, to go all the way over here. Because if we grab him, we're going to be able to use them in combat.
That's one of the contacts we were looking for, but
There we
there
go.
are still others in the area.
So we're going to move out here, actually. That was completely unnecessary. And for now, we're just going to let Molly have a field day for a bit. I don't know why everyone has a fro. I'm a little confused. We've got to do her right in a second.
Want some more?
Molly goats.
Running dry.
Okay, and we'll get a reload going as well.
No
Get a
rhyme.
reload on Grabowski. And then we have 2 more. We'll try and take him with our new guy. And 1 more. 68 probably doesn't hit. A crit. Alright. He threw that in my face. We're just going to overwatch with him, and then we're going to drop Jarny to the bottom. Get an overwatch going. And we're just going to start moving everyone towards evac, I think. So, let's just do that. Get a pistol overwatch. And I don't know what in the sound glitch is going on over there. So I apologize for that. Okay, we do have one, or we have a few more, but we have some overwatches going. It's a miss. Not great, but not terrible.
Shot wide.
Okay, we do have a pistol shot. Doesn't connect. Doesn't connect. All of you guys are going to the gulag. We did spawn in Russia, so. Now, who do I want to rank up the most? I think I know the man for the job. 85, 85. Yep. Alright, come on, Grabowski. Alright, you are being put on freaking parole or something. I don't know. Not parole. What's it called? Like when you're in trouble.
Need to reload.
Not like terrorist in trouble, but just like weird probation. Yeah, they're on probation. Wonderful. I don't even know what I'm saying, but here we go. Kill him. Wonderful. Our new ranger has put in some serious work. Now, something we could do is try and run all the way over here and grab this sharpshooter, which, honestly, I'm thinking about doing. I think we do it.
Watch my back.
We're just going to slowly inch towards the evac, and we're going to overwatch all hunker down. Alright, let's use Shadow to grab our extra sharpshooter.
There are no additional VIPs or resistance operatives working in that area.
Good.
You should be clear to move for extraction.
And that's what we're going to do. We're actually going to get the VIP to the extraction right now. And send them out of here. So now, it's just going to be a matter of us just ranking up.
The extraction point as soon as possible. The longer we wait around, the worse our chances look.
Okay, I don't actually think I'm going to be able to see them anymore. No, I can't. But we can drop down here, get a guaranteed kill on the 2, and maybe get lucky on the 3. Come on, buddy. Not quite, but nice aim. Okay, now, Jarny, you've missed with your only sniper shot. I don't know what I'm going to do with you, but it's going to be violent. Okay, so we have a few options. Not really any that I'm a huge fan of. That's only a 61, but show them how it's done. You see, Molly can shoot. You obviously can't.
Here I come.
Oh my gosh, you are far away.
Double time.
It's fine. Just consolidate our forces a little bit. Now we do have another Lost Swarm, and they do spawn on the evac. But depending on how many there are, and where they're at... Oh, we can totally take care of this. This is a non-issue. That's a brute. That is the only bad deal thing we've seen so far. Because if they land, it is a significant amount of damage. Okay, let's get a reload. And let's see, we do have a remote start. Which that really wouldn't do a ton. That one would, but let's take a look-see. So I'm actually going to move into the evac, I think, right here with Molly. Let's get Grabowski in as well. We're just essentially moving everyone we can to the best locations. And we're actually going to start with Jarny. Jarny is just going to start taking out dashers. Now, pistols are nice because you don't ever have to reload. So let's see. 3 to 4 damage because of our weapons upgrade. This is awesome. Another kill. Jarny might be a corporal after this mission. I mean, he is just... This is exactly where he wants to be. This is his happy place. Never mind. I'm never complimenting anyone ever again in my entire life. Alright. Molly, let's use some more kills. Please don't shoot the propane tanks.
How many is that now? Toss me some ammo.
Wonderful. She is not missing. We do have a slash, which I'm not super opposed to. Let's look at what we can do here. So, I'm not liking really any of this. You know what? We're just going to start sniping with our Reaper. Take out as many as we can. Still not revealed, which is actually insane. Wonderful. Oh, you can see the bullets on there. That's actually sick. Still not revealed, which is genuinely insane. We did just get an achievement. Get 4 kills from Shadow Mode with a Reaper in a single mission, which is pretty crazy. Still not revealed. I don't even know what to say. And we do have some other options, which is good because I am very concerned about that brute. It absolutely will kill this person. So, I think what we're going to do, move him all the way over here. Take our pistol shot to deal some damage. Does 3, which is honestly wonderful. And we don't have any more sprints, but let's see if we can get any more kills. I don't know what to say exactly.
Ready to rock.
And we'll just get a reload, and we're gonna evac you, Molly. You've done good. Okay, everyone is just deciding to miss now. Just curse. Okay, I'm relatively concerned. I'm no longer concerned. Kill them. Wonderful. And yeah, you can be revealed. Boo-hoo. Okay. More kills, please. 6. Oh my gosh. Wonderful. Now, I believe we can get out of here so we can avoid this freaking audio glitch, which is actually driving me a little crazy. Holding on for y'all's sake, but that was a very, very good mission for us. And right under 45 minutes long of an episode. Wow.
All XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
There we go. Operation Dying Doom. 31 enemies killed, 0 damage taken. That lost noise was actually causing me great distress.
Lurks in the shadows, plotting to destroy all we have built. to return us to the chaos of the old world. Only together can we oppose them. United in the Elders' love for us, we shall prevail, no matter the cost.
No matter the cost. Well, we'll see about that. We're going to try our hardest to end you, quite frankly.
As if things
Quite
weren't
frankly,
bad
I'm
enough
gonna try
between the
everything I
Elders,
can.
their alien
You know, a lot of
armies, and
people
the
that...
Chosen.
I'm going to stop.
Now we've got zombies to deal with.
Yep, we do. And I kind of want to bond Grabowski with Petrowski, depending on what you are. You're a specialist. I don't know how I feel about that. All right, so now Murray is a corporal, which is really cool. We have two things. Phantom, when the squad is revealed, the soldier remains concealed. Nice rhyme, cool. Or Blade Master, all sword attacks deal +2 extra damage and have 10 aim. In the base game, I think Phantom is a better perk. In War of the Chosen, I think Blade Master is, because Reapers are so powerful. So we're going to do that. And we now actually have a Sergeant. Target definition, any unit seen by a Reaper remains permanently visible. So you could spot them, then run away, and they'd still be within your vision. I've actually never seen that before. I've never used... I've used Reapers the least out of any of them, because when you start the game, there's a random chance for you to get a Reaper, a Templar, or a Skirmisher. Skirmishers are my personal favorite, just because I like their lore and their abilities and stuff. But Reapers are generally regarded as the best, and that is very powerful. That's actually insane. Shrapnel, Claymore does +3 damage and has 1 radius, which that's also pretty nice. Or hollow targeting, any directed vector shot, hit or miss, will mark the target, causing your squad's aim to increase by 15. I think target definition might be... I hope it's as busted as I'm thinking in my head, because that sounds ludicrous.
Efficiently executed and no casualties. You can lead the Reapers any day, Commander. Well done.
Thank you, thank you. And we just got new staff, and we have gotten a whole bunch of squaddies. And the last thing that I think we can do right now is customize Molly Murray, now that she's a corporal. So, number one, that's got to be a wig. In lore, this is a wig.
We've had our suspicions, but before now, we've never had the resources to investigate the possibility of clandestine Advent facilities built up outside the city centers. Now that we've gotten word of this black site, I have to admit, I'm worried about what we might find.
Just give her
They could be doing
cornrows.
anything in there.
Okay, I'm kind of liking the idea of giving her a crazy helmet. So, let's see what all we're dealing with here. A hat? Hat could go hard. A bandana. Let's see here. Hoods are always nice. I'm kind of liking the idea that we go for a full hood setup. Yeah, the traditional. And she's Irish, so what do the Irish like? They like potatoes. Potatoes are... Huh. What do we make of her color? Maybe like a muted orange? That's a really cool green, actually. I like that. I like that a lot. And then we can have an accent color. Oh my gosh, that is brutal. Let's see, what kind of accent? I'm thinking maybe like a dark blue situation. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I think we give her a camo. What kind? I don't know. Tundra is one of my favorites in the game. I use Tundra pretty much every playthrough, at least on one character. I also like Tiger. Stripes also goes very hard. Wild is amazing. Shamag, good. Alien structure. Alien structure is really nice. I don't think I've ever used alien structure. Yeah, that actually looks really sick. So we can customize their arms individually too. Like give them bullets and like random stuff, but I think it looks kind of ridiculous, so we're gonna stick with the main game. I think Molly would totally have just like a straight up sleeve. Do we make it orange like Irish colors? I think we do. I think, well, actually, to make it green like Irish colors. I kind of like the idea of the orange. That contrast is just insane for no reason. For the weapons, let's give a alien structure shotgun. And I think Molly, yeah, Molly doesn't have great mobility, but I think we're going to give her the laser sight, which will give a plus 10% chance of critical hits, which is very nice. Molly is going to be a beast. And let's go ahead and just fast forward a few days. To start speaking for a scientist, that's huge. I would really, really like another engineer. Another engineer would be great, but we're going to take the supplies. Going to take these supplies and then try and get that scientist. But yeah, so far the missions have gone very smoothly. I don't think we've taken any damage.
Our ongoing efforts, Commander, if we intend on discovering the purpose of the chip we extracted from you, we'll need to conduct the appropriate research as soon as possible.
Which is what we're doing.
As soon as we have something of note.
Thank you, Tigan.
We can now work to establish contact with local resistance groups operating out of regions around the globe. Once we've collected sufficient intel to make contact, we'll need to scan the target region for the operative signal.
So yeah, we will, and we are absolutely going to build a guerrilla attack at school as soon as possible. Leave Petrova on it, build it in 7 days. That's going to be huge for us. But as you can see now, there are different regions, and these regions will like branch off into West Asia, Eastern Europe, East Africa, all this different stuff. It'll add to our income, and it'll also allow us to attack the black site. So we're going to do the supplies, do the scientists, make contact. That is going to be our game plan. After this cutscene, of course.
So much of my own research based upon this simple design. If only I had known. Ah, Commander, excellent timing. There's been some progress. I've managed to break down several key components of the chip implanted into your skull. My analysis reveals that its primary function was that of a conduit, passing a vast amount of data directly to your cerebral cortex. With the primary connection severed, much of that data is lost. Several fragments do remain, however. Ghosts, if you will. Observe. Tactical combat simulations. War games. The sheer volume of encounters you were processing was astounding. It is truly remarkable that you survived as long as you did. Though this may seem disconcerting, there is still some good news. This chip bears a striking resemblance to a medical implant I briefly assisted in developing at the gene therapy clinic in New Providence. My understanding was that the implants were intended for high-ranking Advent officers only, captains or above. Retrieving a chip from such an officer would be the only way to know for certain. A greater understanding of these implants would undoubtedly benefit us all, Commander.
We love Tigan. I'm probably going to say it like every single cutscene he's in. He's just the GOAT. Former Advent researcher. And you saw the scars on the back of his head. It's because they took out one of those chips out of his head.
The Advent officers have clearly been modified to allow for their subordinates to receive new orders psionically. The implanted chip is the key.
Yes, it absolutely is. So now we can have an infirmary, and we also have 2 different autopsies we can do. We are going to do the... Oh, goodness. I like the idea of doing the radio, because if we build radio towers, we can get region bonuses as well as increase our monthly income.
From this technology, I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete.
And we actually just got done with our recon mission. So now Ernst is going to be some kind of class, and Aaron Jones has permanent hacking. They have increased cohesion, but we also have met the Templars and now have an extra special soldier.
My people understand the value of our cooperation, Commander. The Elders see us as nothing more than raw materials for their design. We will take back our power and turn it against them. I greet you as an ally, facing a shared enemy. My followers seek balance with the psionic forces that flow through the Earth and all its inhabitants. We channel this energy, aided by technology of our own design, to pursue justice for those who have fallen victim to the Elders and their servants. Commander, I've learned that we have new opportunities to strike at the Elders, should you wish to pursue them.
So I'm of 2 minds here. recruiting an engineer. An engineer is straight up what we want. 12 ability points is huge. And we could give Murray some extra mobility, which I'm highly considering. But we need an engineer really badly. But I'm hoping Molly is going to be like the GOAT for a long time. So let's get her going. We'll send her with another rookie, Jay Robinson. And they do have a chance of getting wounded, but I'm not going to spend intel right now, so good luck, you guys.
Begin the covert action immediately, Commander.
We do have a promotion with Ernst. Another sharpshooter. That is completely fine by me. And we'll make time pass until we get a mission.
Strategic resource located.
More supplies. Yeah, we're 100% going to go for the
Avenger
scientist.
spotted
And
new
I
course.
assume we're probably going to be scanning for about a second, and then we'll get a mission if I had to guess. Let's see.
Nothing on the local comms.
Not even.
Advent's been quiet lately. I'm guessing we have you to thank for that.
Our pleasure, Den Mother. Enjoy it while it lasts.
We plan to. Our water purification
Massive
system-
signal coming from the Advent network tower. It's global. Sir, I think you'll want to see this.
Fellow citizens, for 20 years, the Advent Coalition has worked tirelessly to repair the ravages and injustices of the old world. Under our stewardship, our cities prosper, our people flourish, and our world heals. And yet, among us, there are still those who would refuse to acknowledge the truth, who are determined to see all that we have achieved crumble.
Multiple radar contacts on approach to Haven Alpha 7.
That must end. Even as I speak to you today,
You've got incoming on approach.
Your signal's breaking up.
Outlying territories to end this scourge once and for all.
They're right on top of you.
Losing you, Avenger.
Raise them again.
We will ensure your continued safety and well-being throughout this crisis.
Get your people out of there.
With your cooperation, we will overcome these radical elements and usher in another 20 years of peace and prosperity.
They don't stand a chance. Commander, we should get a squad ready to deploy.
Alrighty, so as you can tell, people are tweaking off the evil. So we have a retaliation mission. We don't have a choice. We're absolutely going to go for this. I don't know what would happen. Normally, if you ignore a retaliation mission, I think you lose contact in the region, I think. So if you do it in the starting region, I wonder if it's just GG. But let's look at who all we can bring. So we're not going to bring Petrovsky because they are tired, and that would be bad because they could be shaken and they'll be out for a very long time. So instead, we're going to lead with Johnny Jacobs. We're going to bring Aaron Jones, who I believe, is that our hacker? Yeah, that is insane. That is like actually insane. But she is actually going to come with a med kit instead of a grenade, just in case. And then we're also going to bring our Templar, why not? And then I think another Ranger isn't a bad idea. This is a good squad. But that is going to be all, guys. We have almost reached an hour on this second episode. I'm excited to get this retaliation mission going, and it'll have to be something for next episode. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night wherever you're at, and peace.